guys, hope you're all doing well and staying safe out there. Welcome to another pick a card reading with me, Lily. In this one we're going to be finding out how's the universe about to surprise you. Before we get started, a quick reminder to like, share and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Let's go ahead and take a look at today's options. So for today's reading we're going to have 3 options. This is option number 1 with the citrine crystal. Option number 2, you get the rainbow pyrite. And option number 3, rainbow aura quartz. So to which crystal you're mostly drawn to, don't overthink it. If you guys do need a bit more time to make your decision, pause the video because we're going to go ahead and get started with option number 1. Option number 1, and welcome to your reading, my darlings. Let's go ahead and take a look at how's the universe about to surprise you. How's the universe about to surprise you? Could it be love? Could it be career? Spirituality? Could it be some sort of insight? Let's take a look. Interesting. They're telling me adding something to the mix. The temperance comes through over here and says that there's going to be some sort of unexpected collaboration, unexpected way out. A situation is going to change. Some of you guys could be life path number 8. Some of you guys could be Sagittarius or dealing with a Sagittarius. There's definitely an energy of bringing your own magic. Yeah, an energy of co-creating with the universe. And I think for quite a few of you guys, you've been disappointed. You've literally been feeling down lately. And here, the universe is about to surprise you big time. It's like this energy of like you've been patient enough and now I have something for you. You've been patient enough and I'm going to give you the missing ingredients. Now I'm going to like show you the recipe. I'm going to show you a way out. I'm going to show you, for some of you it's a way out, for some of you it's a way in. Let's get more details. This is very exciting because it's some sort of magic that's happening over here. For some of you, it's getting the necessary knowledge. Getting the necessary knowledge and getting your mind to work with your heart. Getting your mind to work with your heart. Guys, for some of you, there's a missing piece of information that for one reason or another, somebody didn't want you to have. This is turning out to be like, you know, a bit of a drama energy. But there's some sort of information that somebody didn't want you to know, didn't want you to have. It could be about a relationship. It could be about documents. It could be about like, you know, a project you've been working on. It could be like, you know, a land deed. It could be documents about your home. It could be documents at work. There's something that was being withheld from you, but now the universe is going to surprise you by arranging things in a way that will bring this information to you in one way or another. They're saying you're going to be surprised at how this information is going to come your way. Give me more details. Why was this person or this group of people trying to hide this information? They wanted you to believe something else. They wanted to, it's either that they wanted you to do some sort of work for them, or they wanted you to be like scared of taking some sort of, like there's something about you being quite empowered. And for a lot of people, they find it very intimidating. So with the moon in this particular deck, and I mean, look at these energies. They wanted you to like not know. They wanted you not to know because they were intimidated by you. And you, maybe it's like this energy where you felt like the universe was against you, people were against you, like everything was just sort of not stacking up in your favor. And the universe is going to surprise you by bringing you this information regardless. It's like you don't mess with the universe. And those people, they're trying to mess with the universe. They're trying to mess with the universal order. And there's something about you seeing right through people's bullshit, seeing right through people trying to like create some sort of drama or trying to create some sort of illusion with the moon. And it's like the universe has got your back. This is what I keep hearing. The universe has got your back. Show me more about why they were trying to hide this information. Because it will help you grow, it will help you expand, it will put you on another level. For some of you guys, it's literally, if you are dealing with tarot, if you are dealing with magic, if you are dealing with energy healing, it's something to do with your practices. Because I know, like, and you know, like this is something I used to believe before. But before I've come to realize, I used to think that, you know, everybody in spiritual community is like on that high vibration, on that level where they want to see you succeed. But the truth is very, very different. Like the nicer the person is trying to appear, the nicer the person is trying to be, like all holy and whatnot, usually there's a very dark side that they're hiding. Yeah, and it could be that some of you guys, you've been trying to push forwards with your spirituality, with maybe your creation, with your YouTube channel, with your practices, and people who you thought were friends, or people who thought that they were colleagues, or people who you thought had your best interest at heart, you're gonna realize that wasn't the case, because they were intimidated by you. They still are intimidated by you. And it's because you're bringing the real energy over here. You're bringing you. And it's almost like they made you feel like it was never enough, but the universe is about to surprise you. Be like, right, it is going to be like a revelation, and you are going to be like this. It could be an energy of an activation of your knowledge, an activation of your skills and talents. It doesn't have to be magical or spiritual. For some of you, it's singing, dancing. For others of you, it's like marketing. For some of you, it's IT. Whatever it is, the universe is about to surprise you big time. It's like literally going to make you gasp and be like, oh my God, now it all makes sense. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, see, beautiful, beautiful. Like the universe had to hold you back, because in this energy of the hangman, you can see who's who and what is what. And see, it's like people have been putting you in this energy of the hangman, so you can't reach the books over here. You can't reach the knowledge over here. People were misleading you. And the universe is like, you know what, no. And it has a lot to do with money, guys. It has a lot to do with money. This is a timeless reading. They're telling me expect this to happen fast. It could be happening for some of you within the next 8 weeks. The universe is going to surprise you within the next 8 weeks. Like the energy of like pom, pom, pom. And it's not just going to be one person. For some of you, it's going to be a group of people. For others of you, it's going to be somebody you study with. And for a very few of you, unfortunately, I have to say, this could be even somebody who is a relative. Let's get a little bit deeper. How else is the universe about to surprise you? Because, you know, when things come to money, even your family can turn on you. When it comes to money, when it comes to houses, cars, how's the universe about to surprise you? Opposition. What's interesting is the universe is coming through and saying you are going to surprise you. You're going to be able to see how you can hold your own. It's kind of like a very important lesson over here. And the saying is that the universe is going to surprise you by allowing you to surprise yourself, allowing you to see how far you can go, how you can be strong. In balance, a point of tension and a power struggle. Like you will have to prove your point over here, guys. You will have to stand your ground over here. People are still going to try and confuse you. People are still going to try and tell you you're not seeing the colors right. You're not seeing the situation correctly. Somebody might be outright, all right, bring it, it's on. Like, let's compete. Let's see who's better. And you will see how much the universe has got your back. You will see how much strength was lying dormant within you. But I feel for some of you guys, not even some of you, for quite a few of you, this energy is for you to get in touch with your shadow aspects, for you to get the energy from those shadow aspects. Yeah, if you understand, you understand. Whoever needed to hear that. There's a lot of energy, a lot of power in our shadow aspects, in our shadow attributes. The 12th house, spirituality, exactly what I was saying, guys. Spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. It looks like for some of you guys, the universe is going to surprise you by showing you that some people have been trying to push you towards spiritual bypassing rather than the actual healing for their own purposes. But here it's like an energy of awakening, an energy of activation. The universe is going to surprise you by showing you the truth. This is what I keep hearing, you learning the truth. A lot of transcendence. Some of you guys could be awakening. Definitely an energy of awakening, but not like, again, not the fake spiritual awakening, but the real awakening, when you awaken to the truth. Awaken to the truth of what's going on. Some people might have wanted you to sacrifice a lot of things under the pretense of spirituality and whatnot, under the pretense of having your best interest at heart. And here they're saying, no, the universe is going to surprise you by letting you know that the universe does not need your sacrifice. Isn't it funny? The universe does not need us to sacrifice anything for it. The universe is abundant. The universe is like, here, take. Take. And for some of you, it could be like, some of you have been maybe manipulated into giving some of your energy, giving your money away, not charging enough for your services. All that is going to be resurfacing or surfacing for the first time. And you guys are going to take a look at the sacrifice that you've been making and gonna realize that it wasn't necessary. And you start questioning things over here. Option number 1. All right, let's see what else. Very intense over here, option number 1. Let's see how else the universe is going to surprise you. Recognition. It's something about recognition, something about honor. Some of you guys, this is very interesting. They're saying some of you literally have somebody who admires you for your energy, admires you for your looks, for the way that you think. Some of you guys could have a secret admirer coming through over here. Since we're starting to talk about love, as far as I can see, we're talking about romance, as far as I can see. If you guys are single, especially, they're telling me that you might end up finding somebody you might want to consider. What is it that you do with the nest? You weave a nest? Whatever you do with the nest, you might want to consider that with this person. So there's somebody coming through over here that might be a secret admirer, that might be confessing their feelings. And this could be within the next month. This is a timeless reading, yeah? And you might be making some sort of important decision on the 17th. Once again, I'm going to repeat it. This is a timeless reading, so whenever the closest 17th to whenever you're watching this, you might be considering making a very important decision. The universe is going to surprise you with an opportunity. Yeah, for sure, guys. There's loads of cutting people off. You're gonna realize, maybe for some of you, somebody's been stealing your idea for a book, for a song. And the universe will, like, they're telling me, like, it's something that you've been giving yourself a hard time over. You're gonna realize that once again, the universe does not need you to do that. You don't need to sacrifice. You never had to. You're always free to be happy. Anyways, my darlings, this is where I'm going to end your reading. Option number 1. Hope you enjoyed it and it resonated. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Claim the energy of this reading down in the comments below. It helps the channel grow. It helps you claim the magic of this reading. If you guys are up for a personal reading, do send me an email. The email is in the description box below, together with the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. Take care of your amazing selves now, guys. Bye. Option number 2, if you were drawn to the rainbow pyrite, I absolutely love how it sparkles. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and take a look at how the universe is going to surprise you, my darlings. Option number 1 was quite intense and unexpected. Let's see what it has in store for you. How's the universe going to surprise you? Very, very soon. This is a timeless reading, by the way. Whenever it finds you, that's when you're meant to hear this message. All right, guys, you are all about movement. You're all about movement. This is what's interesting. The universe is about to surprise you with a certain way out of maybe a rather difficult situation. You're going to get help. You're going to get help. This is especially for those of you guys who maybe are single mothers, single fathers. And for those of you who have been doing a lot of childhood work, healing your inner child and addressing a lot of childhood trauma. So there's something along the lines of being able to move on. For quite a few of you, it's physical. Yeah, so it's maybe moving on from a job, maybe moving on to a particular location, getting paperwork over here, I'm hearing. Getting paperwork, being able to go somewhere where you wanted to go. But here it's like the energy of this card in this particular deck, it's like at night and it feels like maybe you needed the extra protection. Maybe you felt like it wasn't safe for you to move. You felt like it wasn't safe for you to make this transition just yet. But here what they're showing me is the universe is about to surprise you with how easy it can be, but you need to allow other people to help you, or you need to reach out for help. I feel like for lots of you guys, option number 2, maybe you wanted to do a lot of things by yourself. Let's see where you're going to be moving, what you're going to be moving towards to. And give me more details about this move, about this transition, maybe a relocation. Interesting. They're telling me that a lot of you guys are about to meet somebody from your soul tribe. There is an energy of maybe connecting with people you either haven't seen for a very long time, Yeah. And if you believe in past incarnations, it's quite possible that maybe you guys connected with those people in past incarnations. It could be same gender, different gender, it could be romantic, it could be just friendship, but there's definitely an energy of laughter. The universe is about to surprise you by showing you how much fun life can be. And of course, life can't always be fun and games, yeah? But I think you've been in the darkness for a very long time. Option number 2. Maybe that's why you were drawn to this dark crystal. It's like you spend so much time in the dark trying to look for beauty of darkness that you found it and you kind of fell in love with it. And you're like, you know what, I'm not interested in the light anymore. But the universe is about to surprise you. It's going to show you that there's beauty in both darkness and light. You're going to be meeting somebody you're going to really vibe with, yeah? And it doesn't have to be that they become your best friend. It doesn't have to be that they, you stay in touch forever. No, but you're going to be with people who are going to make you feel comfortable. And I think they're telling me don't let ego get in the way. Don't let your pride get in the way. And definitely don't get this idea where, if people help you, you owe them, get in the way. I feel like for a lot of you guys, maybe it's because like you used to hang around with people who were quite toxic in that way, who were quite twisted, and they would be like, okay, but remember I did that for you, so now you kind of owe me. And you like kind of felt like guilt tripped into doing loads of things. Here they're telling me no, it's people like doing things out of the goodness of the heart. It's different quality of relationships, different quality of people. Why is it important for you right now? Nice. The Empress. Guys, it's important because you guys are leveling up when it comes to the quality of your life. Like, I feel for a lot of you, you've been afraid, like, what about the future? You've been afraid about how you're going to live. And literally, I do see for a lot of you, you might have been living in or you might still be living in an area that's rough. In a rough area or in a place or even a country that just has like a depressive feeling to it. Like a feeling where, people are trying to survive and nobody's friendly and everybody's dressed really in dark colors. And the universe is like, all right, you know what? That's it. Time's up for all of this. It's time to go. It's time to go and see life from a different perspective. It's time for you to experience something more other than darkness. And with this energy of the Empress, the universe is about to surprise you with how much it's willing to give you if you're ready to accept. But here I keep hearing, guys, you've spent so much time in the darkness, you've learned to love it. And you're afraid of the light now. A lot of people are afraid of darkness. You guys are afraid of the light. You're like, I don't know how to deal with that anymore. But they're saying, and for some of you guys, the universe is about to surprise you with how feminine you can be, how relaxed you can be. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. We all have the Empress energy within us. But they're saying it's like the energy of being able to receive, of being okay with receiving, of being okay with getting help. Feminine energy being unblocked over here. And they're saying you will see how this feminine energy can make you feel happy, how this feminine energy can make you feel at peace. How else is the universe about to surprise you? What is it about to surprise you with? Yeah, revelation. A revelation, the Tower, an upheaval, a scandal for some of you. Literally, I feel for some of you, you're like, my right ear is ringing. And you're gonna hear some news, or you're gonna get so pissed off, so upset that you might just make a decision that's just out of nowhere. But literally it's been brewing for a very long time. It might even be for some of you a blessing in disguise where you simply have to move. Maybe because, like, you know, you get the news that the person you're renting the house from is moving back, or, you know, there might be something wrong. Something wrong with the home, like they'll be like, maybe there's like going to be a pipe leak or something like this. Something will trigger you. And yeah, I know like the tower is like a difficult energy, but sometimes we need this difficult energy as a push. Because your spiritual team is like, okay, well, if you don't like me nudging you, I'm gonna give you that kick. I'm gonna like kick your bum. Yeah, but it's all like done with love. Because you guys, like, you know, you tend to hold on to things. You tend to find it very hard to make a move. Instead of rejecting like struggle and difficulties, you adjust. You've become very good at adjusting to difficult situations. And the universe is like, you don't have to do that. So it's giving you this tower moment in order for you to move your butt, yeah? Because you have so much more to experience over here. For quite a few of you guys, this is moving to a different country. As impossible as it may seem right now when you're watching this reading, but I feel for a lot of you, you just felt like where you were born or where you are right now, it's not where you're meant to be. It's not where you're meant to end up. And they're saying, I want to get you out of this like swamp-like energy and put you in the energy of like a beautiful lake with lilies and all sorts of things. All right, let's see how else the universe is about to surprise you. The second house, physical security, possessions, material values, and self-worth. Exactly. It's all about the Empress energy, guys. And it's interesting that you get the house card. So they're like, maybe you're going to go to a place that was going to feel like a second home. For sure. It's going to surprise you. It's going to make you see things you didn't see before, like a certain way. Maybe for some of you, it's going to be about getting married to somebody. Maybe for some of you, it's about teaching. Yeah? But you feel more secure. The universe wants you to feel more secure. And the Empress, look at how secure she is. Nice, she's sitting pretty. She's got her cake. She's got her pomegranates over here, which is all about abundance and prosperity. She's got her little kitty cat over here. Yeah, some of you guys might have wanted an animal, a pet. She's looking out at the garden, which is lush and green. I mean, it's a very big difference, right? Between these two pictures. Where it's like in the dark, where it kind of like seems like a bit of a dodgy area. It's got puddles over here. You are scared over here, either with your child or your inner child. You're like, where the hell are we going? But the universe is like about to surprise you with creating this bubble of protection in the form of hope, in the form of sending other people to help you. And the 12th house, spirituality, transcendence, karma, sacrificial service, and healing. You too have been sacrificing a lot, right? Similar to option number 1. You felt like you had to sacrifice for you, for your, I don't know, for your parents, for your kids, for some sort of idea that somebody might have put into your head. You felt like you had to sacrifice your dreams, your desires for the stability. No. They're saying no, you don't have to sacrifice anything. Like this whole idea of sacrifice is just ludicrous. Where people like sacrifice something for such a long time, and then they realize that nobody needs this sacrifice really. That they just wasted a lot of time. When I found this out, I was in pieces. I was so pissed off. I was so upset. But it was a valuable, painful, but a valuable lesson. Scorpios. So I see for some of you guys, you're afraid of your sexuality. Yeah? You're suppressing your sexuality big time. Suppressing your desire for intimacy, suppressing your desire for a transformation. Suppressing your, I don't know, for some of you guys, it's the energy where you feel like in this like energy of the Empress, you're going to be bored. Because you're used to like having to be in this constant tension or intense situation. But you're afraid that something is going to be exposed. You're afraid that if you go with your darkness to these people, they're going to be judgmental. They'll be like, oh, but you did this, you did that, you're like this, you're like that, you're moody, you're bitchy, you're this, you're that. And like nobody's going to say that to you. Because we all have those aspects. Some of us are just better at hiding them than others. So there's something about exposing yourself. The universe is going to surprise you that even if you expose yourself, people are still going to accept you. The right people are going to accept you. Because they're going to see other parts of you that balance those so-called negative aspects of you out. Where's my tarot? There it is. Last couple of cards for you. Option number 2. I'm going deep today with this reading. I like it. Going deep and raw. Let's see what the Lenormand has to say. Yeah, see we have the lady over here. Some of you guys, it's time for you to get pregnant. And anybody who's 14 or 16 watching this, obviously I'm talking to older ladies, yeah? I'm talking to ladies who are of age to conceive of, yeah, if you guys want to conceive, for a lot of you, it's a good time. Yeah, look at this, stork coming through the second time around. New beginnings, changing, relocation. Could be a woman that might be helping you out. A wealthy woman who might be helping you out. The advice over here is don't compete. Don't let your ego get in the way. Don't let your pride get in the way. Because I hear some of you, it's like my way or the highway. I want to do it my way. I don't want to feel like I owe anything to anybody. Very similar to option number 1. They're saying allow people to help you. Could be a friend. And for some of you guys, there's literally an energy of a stray dog finding its way to your home and you adopting him. Alright, lovely. Option number 2. Claim the energy of this reading down in the comments below. It doesn't work without the comments. The magic doesn't work without the comments. Like, share and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of the other upcoming videos. If you'd like a personal reading, do send me an email. The email is in the description box below. So there's a link to my Patreon page with over 50 exclusive videos, okay, about your future spouse, about a lot of other deep psychological things such as your hangman energy, who you need to cut cords with, how long you will be single for, and all sorts of interesting things. So make sure to check it out. Alright, my darlings, take care of your amazing selves now. Bye. Option number 3, if you're drawn to this gorgeous angel or quartz crystal, and welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and get started. What's the universe about to surprise you with? Wow, okay. Okay, straight away. As somebody who's like literally waiting to meet you. Somebody waiting to come through. Somebody saying like, okay, you know what? I'm fed up of waiting. I'm fed up of looking for you. It's literally like a person over here who's been looking for you, for somebody like you, for your energy. I feel for a lot of you, option number 3, you've done some very necessary healing when it comes to cutting out any necessary BS from the past. I feel like you've done a lot of healing when it comes to opening your heart, when it comes to overcoming like, you know, self-sabotaging energies that might have been preventing you from meeting somebody in the past. So for you over here, option number 3, and how fast this card came out, how fast this Knight of Cups jumped out. We're talking about love. We're talking about romance. Okay, so I'm not saying this is your future spouse for now. I'm not saying this is like the love of your life, but there's for sure that the universe is going to surprise you with somebody who has some very good intentions. And the way that they look at you, the way that they're gonna look at you. For some of you guys, this person has already seen you on social media. And they might have been even fantasizing about you when they've been like alone. I'm just gonna leave it there, yeah. Because I know some of you guys out there are sensitive, but you know what I'm saying. For sure, the universe is going to surprise you with a different level of commitment over here, different level of energy. A person is bringing something more to the table than everybody else did. Damn, they might even bring like a different table altogether. And this is a timeless reading, but I feel for some of you, this person could be coming in winter months. January, February, December, yeah? December, January, February. For some of you, it's March. But they're giving me the energy of coldness. They're giving me the energy of coldness. They're giving me the energy of somebody maybe with black hair that's been dyed, either platinum blonde or blonde. There's somebody like they're quite stylish. But they're not like this whole narcissistic look at me thing, no. They've been looking for you. This is a man or woman of quality. They've been looking for you. They're like, I don't want any of this like riffraff. I don't want like... They want somebody of quality, and it has nothing to do with like where you work, how much you earn, nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with your energy and your values. So the universe is about to surprise you, because I feel like a lot of you guys, option number 3, you've been looking for somebody similar, where you're like, okay, you know what, I can get sex like this, but I want intimacy, not sex. Or like I want sex with intimacy. So this person, they know their worth, and it is only somebody who knows their worth that are able to see a person who's worthy. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't see it, even if you question your worth, even if sometimes you have to put on a mask, this person, it's like they have an X-ray vision. Okay. Give me a bit more. It's interesting. They're literally giving me an energy of a rescuer. It could be that some of you guys, you have been your own hero. You had to be your own hero. You had to be your own rescuer. You had to be your own everything with the 9 of Wands. And it puts you in a very different and maybe sometimes aggressive energy. Even though deep down you're resonating very much with this very subtle crystal, with this very loving, tender, and beautiful crystal. You weren't drawn to the other two. you were drawn to this one, to the angel aura. So it could be that behind the what you call it, the armor, behind having to be like the gangster, yeah, you're feeling very vulnerable. And this person's gonna be able to see that and be like, wow, universe, you do have a surprise, yeah, for me. You do have an ace on that sleeve. This person might rescue you from something, or from someone. Either literally, somebody's going to be giving you a hard time or arguing with you and they're going to step in. You know, you might be parking your car and somebody starts yelling at you and this person steps in and be like, hey, you need to shut the hell up. They might stand up for you. And they're going to act as an inspiration. There's something about them bringing sunshine. And a quick reminder that, you know, like your friends or your like relationship partners, they're not your therapists, but they do have the ability to give you the push, to give you the love, to give you extra information, to give you a different sort of you know, make you see things from a different perspective. And this is what I feel this person is going to be doing. They're going to be able to help you see that you can start with something afresh, start a new relationship. It could be that you guys might have been in a situationship for a very long time, or you had to deal with a lot of toxic masculinity. And the Knight of Cups, this is not toxic masculinity at all. Good. This is the energy. Like you might be... I absolutely love it. You know, it's like there's a very, very long time when you've just been single, you know, not ready to mingle, or ready to mingle even. And then the universe brings you two people. So you will be choosing between two people. One of them could be an ex. And this particular person could have ginger hair. If we're talking about men, and some of them could be bald. Or very close shaven. Somebody could be from Africa over here. Specifically Nigeria. Nigeria and Uganda, I'm hearing. Middle East is coming through as well. You're gonna end up choosing between two people. I like this. And you're like this ice queen. Like, show me what you got. And they will. They really will. But one is bringing more passion, more sex, more charisma, and the other one has your feelings. Yeah? Whichever one you're going to end up choosing is entirely up to you. But you, at first, you're going to be this ice queen. Because like I said, you got this thick coat of armor. You're like, you know what? I'm smarter now. I'm smarter now than... I'm not a little girl who's just going to believe anybody who comes through and starts saying, oh, you're beautiful, you're this, you're that. You're like, nah, you have to prove it to me. Okay. Let's see how else the universe is going to surprise you. Home, peace, comfort, cultural and family roots. For some of you guys, again, it's all circling very much about family over here. For some of you, there's an energy of arranged marriage. And the universe is going to surprise you by giving you an opportunity and help that you need, like if you don't want to be in an arranged marriage, for you to like deal with it in the best possible way. Because there's something about one of your karmic lessons for this incarnation, to form a loving family, to create different traditions. And I think the universe is going to surprise you with this sort of person where you'll be like, okay, you know what? I like this. I think we can do this with this person. There's something about being at peace, becoming more, adding a bit of cups energy to the swords energy over here. The sword is very much about mind, but it's focused, but it has nothing to do with love. It has nothing to do with emotions. But when we're talking about the cup energy, that's all about emotions. That's all about love. That's all about empathy. And the universe is going to surprise you by showing you how you can be and act with the right person. It might surprise you by showing who you really can be. When you don't feel threatened, or you don't feel like you have to constantly worry about yourself, about your future, about money. The second house, physical security, exactly what I've just been saying, Possessions, material wealth, and self-worth. Material values. So they'll help you see that, you know, who you can become, or who you've always been underneath this energy of the Queen of Swords. Two energies. Destined to release, let's see. Yeah. You guys are destined to release having to be a certain way. I don't know what it is. I think for quite a few of you, sometimes it feels like you have to be very consistent. And the universe is like, no, you don't have to be consistent. People change, people evolve. And I feel for here, it's like for some of you feel like you have to be a certain way when you were 16 and when you're 26 and when you're 36, and like, no, you can be a completely different person. At some point you had to become this Queen of Swords, because people were giving you shit. People were trying to break your heart. People were trying to like take over and whatever. Like, you had to be this Queen of Swords. But now they're saying this energy of the Queen of Swords is actually pushing people away. But here the universe is going to surprise you with this person, with the energy of this person, and what sort of magic it's going to do to you. How this whole beautiful love cocktail is going to affect you. And how what you thought you had to be, you don't have to be that. And how you thought that you had to be stable and constantly like predictable even. They're saying no. The universe has a surprise for you. And it's you. It's you in love. Alright, let's see how else the universe is about to surprise you. For some of you guys could be meeting a celebrity. Meeting a celebrity, collaborating with the celebrity. Yeah, see, it's all about the man over here. Some of you guys could be 28. The person you could be meeting 28. 28 or born in 82. So somebody in their 40s. Interesting. They're showing me improved health. So if you've been worried about your health, and I don't usually do health readings, but this is what they're giving me. So I delivered the message. For some of you, there's a health improvement of a man that's close to you. If you are a man, they're talking about you. If you're a woman, they're talking about an improvement of health for a man who's close to you. A father, a brother, an uncle, a friend. There's something about a family connection, improving family connections. Somebody coming through to tell you that they're sorry, to make things right again. What you do with it is entirely up to you. Wealth and the stars. Okay, yeah, guys. There's definitely an energy of... Some of you guys might end up with the help of this person, maybe with their support. Some of you are literally going to end up building some sort of business that might be turning into like a legacy. Because they're showing me a lot of prosperity, a lot of wealth, stars, which is coming through. And of course, once again, we're talking about the stars. So it could be that you get introduced to somebody who's very popular over here. And you might end up collaborating together with them. We could also be talking about you meeting a doctor, becoming a doctor. But maybe like a doctor to the stars, maybe like a plastic surgeon. But for sure, they're giving me a lot of wealth. So the universe is going to surprise you with the amount of the abundance that you can have. And different ways how you can change and reinvent yourself. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right, my darlings. This is where I'm going to end your reading. Don't forget to claim the magic of this reading. It only works if you claim it down in the comments. Yeah, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of the other upcoming videos. If you guys are up for a personal reading, do send me an email. The email's in the description box below. So it's the link to my Patreon page with over 50 exclusive videos that you won't find anywhere else. On the topics of your future spouse, on the topics of psychology, on the topics of different aspects of your personality, what's coming, what is it that your spiritual team needs to know, all sorts of interesting and revealing readings, so make sure to check it out. All right, my darlings, stay safe out there and take care of your amazing selves now. Bye.